Moses has been up on the mountain with God for 40 days and 40 nights. And despite the promise that God gives to the Israelites to be with them on their journey, despite all that he has done for them, setting them free from slavery in Egypt, they begin to doubt. They don't know what has happened to Moses. They begin to believe that God has abandoned them in the desert, and so they convince Aaron to make an idol, something they can see and touch, and they begin to worship that golden calf instead of their God, Yahweh. And Moses does return, bringing with him the tablets of the Ten Commandments, the law that was given to him by God so that the people would live in the manner he called them to. The law that would indeed be their source of freedom and strength if they followed it. And yet Moses finds them worshiping another God. No wonder he is so frustrated and angry with them. Time and time again, they forget all that the hand of God has done. But the response of God is always the same. He continues to guide them through Moses, promising that even the angels will lead them forward. It won't be an easy journey, but the one thing the Israelites need to learn and to understand is that they walk never alone, but always in the presence of God. It is a lesson for all of us to be reminded of. We're not unlike those Israelites, easily forgetting how the hand of God has worked in our lives from the very beginning until the present moment. And especially in times of difficulty when things might not go our way, how often we haven't felt the presence of God at work in our lives. We can question and doubt, but never is God far from us. That's the promise he made from the beginning. You will be my people and I will be your God. The call, of course, is to trust in that promise every day, to work to grow stronger in our faith, that all who look to the Lord will find salvation. Jesus speaks of faith as a small piece of yeast or a mustard seed, both of which are very tiny, hardly able to be seen, but they make other things grow and multiply and prosper. The flower and the plants. Faith is a gift given to us at baptism, and a gift that God continues to strengthen and multiply through grace. That's why we're part of the church. It's here most especially through the sacraments that we're given everything we need so that our faith will grow more deeply, take root in our hearts, and give us the foundation that we need for life. All who hold fast to Jesus Christ and the truth of the gospel will be able to navigate whatever comes our way. But we're called to have that kind of faith, a faith that Jesus says can move mountains. And so we pray as we gather once again around the table of the Eucharist. We pray in thanksgiving for that gift of faith given to us by God. We pray that we won't forget how the hand of God continues to work in our lives, even if we don't understand everything or see it. God's presence is what will enable us to continue the journey we're on to heaven. And we pray that through our prayer, through our good deeds, through our life in the church, by doing all that we can do along with the grace of God, we will grow ever stronger every day in our faith, in our trust in God, that we won't, like the Israelites, begin to worship and hold on to other things. We do that so often, things that can never leave us satisfied, because only our love for God, our life in the church, will take care of the hungers of the human heart. That's what God promises. Come to me, all you who labor, and you will find rest and peace and joy and love, the gifts that God gives to all who hold fast to him in Jesus Christ.